See that woman dressed in red, well, right, all right. See that woman, black dress on, she could barely sing that song. Oh, she got you, we got a man, see that. Empty his pockets, collect his days, make him
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sea Lion Woman. Oh, is that me or I thought I turned my music off?
Hello and welcome.
Somebody's
Okay, that's still. Oh, all right, there we go. Hi, Elizabeth.
Greetings.
Hey.
Greetings.
Miss Marima. Am I saying your name right? Very good. Isn't this your first time? Unmute yourself, baby.
Hey.
Is this your first time being and joining us?
Nope, it's my second time.
Oh, you set in on one of the sessions.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay. All right. See, so many people have they don't have their camera on, and so I don't get to look at them all the time. Beautiful sister, you're such a little princess queendom. You guys, let me put this on. Gally Pam. Am I hearing you or sound like I'm doubling? You have yours up?
My what up?
Oh, okay. So it's picking it up there. We don't usually have where I can hear you very distinctly. I can hear myself.
Is that good? Is that better?
Yeah. We okay.
I kind of have it on speaker so I can hear better.
Oh, well, yeah, that is, I'm hearing myself. Put your headphones on or something.
Here, let me take the speaker out.
Thank you, ma'am. So I want to welcome you, Elizabeth, you queens, you lovely sisters, to our first meeting following our pilot show and then 2 days into the second week, or the first official week, but the second week of us doing it. So I guess I want to start with, oh my God, I want to start out, me and Pam will be last about how our experience was, but I want to hear everybody's experience, a little bit, and we'll talk about what worked and what didn't work. I just want to know throughout the meeting, but I just want to know how you felt. I want to know. I want the touch, hear, taste, smell, that kind of stuff. I want that, and we'll talk about what worked and what didn't work. But as a person, not just your part as a leader, but yeah, that part too. How did it feel being the leader? That type of thing, as far as when you left or during it, or even gearing up for it. What were your emotions, and what was your process of getting ready? And then when you're in it, how did you feel? and then we'll talk about what worked and what did not work, you know. So Mama Awa, why don't you go first? On my screen, you're the top left, so I'm not waiting on volunteers. I'm going. Okay, go ahead, baby. Turn your unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. There you go.
That would be better, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Because you have a very big voice, so if I don't hear you,
I do for a little person. But greetings, Alapia, everyone. Just taking a moment to reflect. My main concern was hitting the right buttons. And Ayaba is in another meeting at this time. But for me, two people that is not a techno suave, I have to say thank you, because our lesson really made things simple.
yeah.
And so the little anxiety that I had, it worked up, but yeah, was always cool. She told me, Harwa, you think too much. Stop thinking. Just go with the flow. And yeah, because I take notes and I be already have things organized in line, and I don't know why I bother. I channel, and spirit just have me to speak, and it just flow from the heart. Afterwards, I felt like we done something. Challenges. I'm trying to think, what was our challenges? Well, we just have to get our flow together, I guess, you know, you can say.
Yeah, I want us to wait on that for the what worked and what didn't work.
Oh, okay.
I just want to know how you feel about it, and you know.
Well, I enjoyed it because it was connecting with mind-like people, and the response that we got from each other was supportive and helpful.
Yeah.
And it's just touched my heart to find out, wow, it is so many of us out there, and pulling together and coming together. I was quite excited. I was telling everyone about this morning show, you know. For me, but well, technical stuff, I guess we'll get to it. For me, I just want to make sure that I'm inviting the right people to go to the right spot. And I was wondering, on my Facebook page, do I get a link, or do I just pull in what you have to get them to go to your site? I just feel like I'm missing something. It's a little disconnect somewhere just in that area. But everything else, shoot, we got this. Uh-oh, unmute.
Unmute yourself, Sheila.
Oh, that's why. All right, give me 5, everybody. Yeah. Marima, give me 5. Everybody, give me 5. Yes. Okay, thank you. So, okay, Marima, you said you sat in on which one did you sit in on?
Okay, so I misunderstood you. I did not sit in on like an actual show. I only sat in, I think it was the day before or a few days before you all started to do the show. So
Oh, okay.
misspoke. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Well, welcome. Stepping on in the water with us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. And let me see here. Razia? Yeah. Unmute yourself, babe.
I'm thankful to be with all of you wonderful women on this dreary, what is this, Tuesday evening. I am out driving and I'm not home. You can probably see the car.
Yeah.
I have a great appreciation for what we are doing.
You're
I do
driving,
feel,
are you?
no, I'm not driving, right?
Okay.
I'm sitting in a parking lot at Kinko's.
Okay.
I'm recognizing that I have a way to go with the technology. I have not gotten involved with Facebook or learning a bit more about how to use Zoom. I'm always feeling concerned. Am I pushing the right button in order for them to hear me speak and things like that? So that's, I feel like a kindergartner in that area, but I'm willing to learn. And I love the energy that we have. So I don't feel intimidated or that this is just totally out of my reach. I loved having the opportunity to meet all of these special presenters, all of these special women each morning. So this past week, although I said before this started, I said, oh no, I can't do every day from 8 to 10. Oh no, not me. I just got so much to do, but I did it. I think I missed one day. And I'm grieving that I missed that. Because as I recognize the wealth of information that's being shared, I want to be in on it. And I want to make sure that I do my part in sharing. I find that I'm learning how to share at a different level, how to give information in a way that it can be used and understood. And I like the format you have, Sheila, of the feedback for people being able to contribute. I think there was a sense of freedom that we didn't have to wait for a particular time to make a comment. When you get my age, sometimes that comment is gone. If I'm waiting until the end or waiting until the end of the presentation. And somebody said, Razia, did you have your hand up? I said, yeah, I did. But I don't remember exactly what I wanted to say at that point. So that little part, and I know we have to tweak it, but that's a real good thing to have that spontaneity possibility from time to time. So I'm in. I have had the ambivalent feelings of whether I could be fully involved as much as I would like. But I'm liking what I see, and I really feel the potential of what we have here. So I don't know if I covered.
Yeah, no, that was perfect. Thank you so much. Now, Willie?
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna start drawing.
Hello?
Yes, I can't hardly see you, baby.
Oh, I'm sitting in the dark.
Well,
But because I am the light, like we are the light. So, oh, wow. I just want to thank you all for welcoming my West Coast energy and need the sun all the time because I find the sun in my Elizabeths every day when I tune in. I'm more than grateful and just, I love every moment of it. It has shifted me and made me just truly more grateful for who we are collectively and individually. You know, I'm just grateful. I'm like Razia, I'm learning so much more about sharing. And Razia, I just want to say to you, you are amazing. Please don't doubt yourself. You're wonderful. You got it, and just trust it. And I think we're all learning on a much deeper level right now how to trust the process. And whatever it looks like on any given day, whatever buttons we push or don't push, or mute or unmute, we still rise, we still laugh, we still smile, we still carry the love, the joy with us as we just proceed forward. And we're just truly being led by someone so wonderful. I love you, Queen Aduni. I give thanks for you just pulling a quirky girl aside and just allowing me in this wonderful, wonderful fold. And I know that there are ears that are waiting to hear all of our messages. It's like, you know, I teach my classes like you get the appetizer, you get the meal, you get the dessert, but this, you get the whole enchilada at one time. And it's wonderful, it's beautiful, and we're so blessed.
I say thank you. Thank
Ashe.
you. Yes. Peace. Vibrant peace. Energetic peace. Are you still there, sweetie? She must have walked out into another room. Or we'll get her when she comes back. So I have a whole list of stuff. We're just going to run through. Pam, let me hear you.
Well, like Nawili, I've been to every one and I've been eating very well. And I'm just amazed at the knowledge that everyone has, even Seisha. And, you know, as young as she is, well, compared to me. But everything has been nice. For those of you who, you know, said you're really having trouble with technology, I can't tell. But everything has been really nice. We've probably helped some people we don't even know. And I'm just glad that that we are doing this. And that's it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. At peace.
Hey y'all, what's up?
Hello.
How you doing? Say that. Hey y'all, I really enjoyed this the pilot. I really enjoyed the pilot this week. Last week, I thought it was really, really good. I was grateful for it because I didn't have a whole lot of pressure put, at least I didn't feel a lot of pressure because in my mind it was the pilot, you know. So we were working out all the kinks and everything, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I'm having fun. This is my second week in. I'm having a really good time. You know, I'm getting to pull on a lot of that. Look, my college money not going to waste now. Thank you, Sheila. You know, because my background is in film and media and theater and stuff, but as a life coach, I don't get to do a lot of that. So just being able to put, you know, scripts together and outlines for the show and really lay it out nice. And, you know, I'm really excited about the future of what can come. You know, it's caused me to do more research on podcasting, and apparently podcasting is the new thing, or not even the new thing. It's actually the most profitable market, you know, projected over the next 2 years. So by 2024, podcasting will be the absolute #1 way to go in terms of building wealth. Advertisements are supposedly will be 100%. We can't have 100%, but I would say 99% of all advertising will be done through podcasts by 2023. So, I mean, that says a lot. So I think you're on to something, Sheila. as usual. So I thank you for that, and I thank you for the idea. I haven't been able to check out everybody's show, but for the shows that I have checked out, pardon me. Sorry about that. But for the most part, the shows that I have seen, I've really enjoyed. I have just the flow of everything, the camaraderie, just being able to show up in the morning with a bunch of sisters that you enjoy is a blessing, you know. So I'm really enjoying myself. I'm having a good time. I'm looking forward, see what happens next. It's a lot happening next, ain't it, Sheila?
Ooh, my. Yeah, like every week we just going to grow, and everybody has more other things in your life that you know would benefit the Elizabeths, and things to do, and you know, other skills that you have that I'm gonna tell you, she's a hot mama. She's a hot mama. She does everything. She is, she is the virtuous woman.
Ooh, I like it. That verse been on my mind a lot lately too. Here you go.
Yeah, that's
That's a powerful sister.
yeah. So she got all them things covered. And when I say that, I'm saying that because just within us, and we just started, we have skills and gifts and resources that now that when you're a force, you got a group that's a force behind you, then you can say, I want to do this, and you know, you got the backing of people, whether it's everybody doing everything, but as we grow and grow, my God, I've been just this week finding out now Willie knows a lot of the same people that I know, and she's in California, and I'm just now meeting her. So the resources and things that she does, and then she's all over the place. At Peace is involved with all kind of community events, and same with everybody. Razia, I'll be at the dinner for Mary, and you're doing the food for Mary. You know, and we didn't know each other, knew the same person back when I was very involved with the Joy of Jesus organization, and Mary and her husband. So, I mean, they were like mentors to me. And then when he passed, you know, but that's the one that came on. She's 80 years old, looking fly. She is going to come on Friday, and she has some connections, like writing in the book Chicken Soup of the Soul. She does editing, and she's a writer, heavy writer, and they've got her in the Ann Arbor or Lansing, some kind of museum. Her books are in there and stuff. So
Wow.
yeah, she's a bad sister. And getting married at 80 years old. Yeah.
Yes, honey. Yes, I'm here for all of that.
I know, right? I know.
I'm here for all of that.
So,
There is hope.
So since I brought up Mary, because a lot of this organically happens, right? I have a list, and I mean, we will never, none of us ever run out of people that can come on and talk with us and stuff. And so it's, so, you know, she was like the special guest. Mary's going to be the special guest, but so I want you to start reaching out so you don't feel like you have to handle the whole show. Bring different people on, and they do not have to be from, what you present, who you print, you know, because I mean, I have people in all kind of different areas of my life. All of us have different areas of our life that we can pull in, that you would put yourself behind that. Not, well, because some people you may not know, they have a real good service or idea or whatever, but basically your integrity is behind them. You're standing for what they do, so that our sisters would trust that. But you have, I mean, you have people that are your Elizabeth from the conversation. It's the conversation that makes that baby leap. You know, of course, if you're watching them, but you don't know, they could be a great singer and stuff, and they ain't got nothing up here. When they come downstairs, they don't have nothing. So it's not about whatever their gift is, it's the conversation that would cause the baby to leap. Because you're of what you're not talking about, gossiping, you're not talking, you know, this, that, and the other, but you are actually feeling one another. So start inviting your guests. And thanks, Peace, for appreciation of that pilot, because I said, oh, Lord, yeah, we need to find out what's going to happen. And so that we could get a feel of what we are creating. Because I always believe that you can be nothing but what, like the mixture, when another person comes in, it changes. When a person goes out, it changes. So you're the best at that moment. And what are we creating in every single moment that we're together in our own lives? I mean, together and in our own lives in every moment. What are you creating? And this is some good stuff. So what I was telling Pam afterwards, I go upstairs and we give each other 5 and stuff. And just the word that I use is, I'm left with a wanting. I want more. And every single day it's been a wanting, and that we are we give the sisters and ourselves a breakfast bouquet. It's is that what, not a buffet. It's a breakfast buffet, you know, and you don't know what's going to be on the table each day from each person. But I want to invite you guys to go ahead and start bringing in some different guests, and they can be a brother as well. So we're not, it's just that it is a sister organization. And because I got some brothers, I got one brother that I just want him to talk about. He honors women in such a way, and why and how he does that. And I want him to come on and talk. And there's another brother that just has the highest respect for us in our power. Not just because we're sexy and all that and cute, but because they know who we are. And you can't get here unless you come through me. You see, they can't get here. So, and then they recognize, they know a lot of history and stuff like that. So they're going to come. So that's one that I definitely want. And then sometimes I may feel, and likewise, you guys, you may feel like somebody really fits another person's show. Well, offer that to them. Let them know about this person, because you can have anybody, but sometimes, and then sometimes if you've planned out like 2 and 3 months of your guests, because when they experience it, they're going to want to be on your show. So I want to encourage you with this as well. This is like a rehearsal for a big thing, because we have people that are coming back daily, right? Just like when you watch TV, you watch The View, right? So it's just a different host. The way we do it is the way we do it. And we do it very organically, because I don't tell you what you can say and what you can't say and all that kind of stuff. Everybody does their own thing. So, just understand what we're moving. We got a train moving here. And all we got to do is, which is another point, is invite your Elizabeths every day. That is an opportunity for you to promote what you do. And so know that you should never run out of ideas, and there's a way technologically where you can, Sasha mentioned the whiteboard. In Zoom, they have a whiteboard where you can actually write, and teach right there. Let me get it. This is what I was thinking about today, blah, 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 blah. And giving them assignments. And Peace, you have given assignments about being willing to change like that, and what you gave us this yesterday. What we do is use the Facebook group, and then you're telling them post it in the Facebook group, you see. And so when we give them assignments like words that maybe like Razia, words that you don't understand on the cans, and they just post those words, you know, so it gives a cans of food, and because they always say to read what's in the can, right? So those are just, you're the teacher, you are the teacher. So go ahead and create ways to do all kind of things, because remember, the teachers are from elementary all the way up are using this, and they are making it happen. So we do the same thing. We give them assignments, tell them to go to the group page and you know, put their information, and then we see it. And then when your session comes along, then you're addressing it. You know, you pick out the ones that you want to that's important and stuff, and then address it like that. So whatever, or give a gift for the best, blah, 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 blah. Those gifts, you, all of you, you can give me things where they can download, you know, like I have the lessons from the conception, which is where Elizabeth's come from. So I have a way for them to download the lessons. You can do the same thing. Okay, you can do the same thing. So whatever your talents, whatever you want to teach, you know, how to meditate, different, or an exclamation of the different yoga techniques or different types of yoga, you know, and things like that. You just have to send it to me so I can load it in, and then or put it on the website, whatever way we want to do it. Now, somebody asked me about, I think Mama Ava, you asked me about Ava. Let me about where's the Facebook going out to? Was that one of your questions?
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah.
yeah. So
It's like I go to Facebook, I go to the Elizabeth Visionary Conference, I see that, and then because I was going through it myself, like if I was, you know, a guest. And
yeah, I have to post it over there. I've not had the time to post that and put it in the group so that they join the group. Now, the other thing is, there's a couple of other ways. The other thing is that I can post from it being on mine. I can just post it over to you. I can pull it up on mine and then you know, send it to you, to each one of you, so it's on there. And in particular, I'm not going to send all of them, but in particular, I'll send the one that you run, because those are your friends, right? Right. And then if they want to see everything, they need to go to, and that's what I had to figure out, what do we need to say up under it that will tell them to go to the website or the group page. We want them to go to the group page. We want them to like it so that Elizabeth comes up, you know, very strong on Google and such. So I didn't know we can do that until P said that that's what she does. She has her phone or something else that she, while this is going out on another person's Facebook, she has her sitting there recording as well.
Oh, okay.
They only see you, right? Yeah, they don't see the whole group like what they'll see here. If I put it on gallery, let me see here. If I put it on gallery, speaker, then only one of you would be up there right now. I try to leave it on speaker because that's where the main recording is coming from. But what you can do for your audience is to put, you know, and go to your Facebook, and then what they're getting is Yeah, aren't they just getting you? Now I'm asking Peace that.
Yeah,
So if
It's-
someone else is talking, they don't see
they
them.
can hear the conversation.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So you can do that. And then once it downloads or it's over in Facebook or YouTube, then I can send you the original for, let's say like that. So you can post it, they can see, so they're live with you, but the live one that's from the main source, I'll post, we'll post it right after that so they can see the whole thing, not just hear it.
Okay.
For right now, until somebody else, that's what. And let me say this, this is probably how I'm going to post it. I need a badass assistant. That's really, I can't even explain it any other way. I need somebody who can do this, and they're just like the perfect assistant. And you sisters might know someone who, they know social media, they're organized, they know, they write letters, they can do grants, all of that, because just as someone has a salary, but they can do all that, all of us can. That would be one way. I pay her, or we all do a co-op and she takes care of us. You see, everybody's paying a smaller part, because most of that stuff is online. You can still, if we need to meet and talk, you need to talk to her, then you can just Zoom and whatever relationship y'all have in that way. I mean, that's just one thing I wanted to bring that up, because many things we don't get done because we have to pay for it ourselves, and then you feel that if maybe I don't have enough for that person to do, to be having her own salary, or he on salary, or like that. But and then also learning how to hire, like that. We all get to learn. So anyway, that's just a idea. So I'm gonna go down this thing real quick. Your opportunity to market to your friends and potential clients. Your day should be your day, your Elizabeth. Now, other people, this is your platform. I really need you to see it like that you want your friends and stuff to definitely be on your day. That's the day. Now, we trust each other, and we hear the integrity and the beauty and the love and the artistic and all that stuff. But when you do yours, they already used to who you are. And they used to, and they're getting that information and seeing you in that light, just another light that they see you in. But this is where you're giving out the information. This is when you get to create and show what your products are. I think I mentioned that I have 8 songs now, and I'm not a song. I would not consider myself a songwriter. That just happened over the COVID. But I know how I'm going to market it. I know how I'm going to do all these things to get it out there, and not in the traditional way, And then so in the midst of this, and anytime we do something where it's going to be singing or whatever or performing, well, Mama Yaba, no, I'm going to call on her, and Peace, no, I'm going to call on her. So I'm going to be sharing my music on Fridays. They at least going to hear one, unless we run out, because I was going to do it last Friday, but the show is organic, and when Mary came in, she took us right to the end of the show and stuff. So I said, I'll do it another time, but I have every week of the year to do that. That's how I'll get my music out there. And then those other people will hear the music, because it's good. I'm gonna tell you now, it's good. And they'll tell somebody else, and all the other things that we'll be doing, that whatever your gift is that day. And it ain't, I won't, like I didn't have time to do it then. It's not a priority, but I will be sharing that, And I will be sharing some other artistic things that I do, but it's because we're just loving on each other. I want you to see what else I do and, you know, stuff like that. All right. So I want you to know that we want to look at this because it positions ourselves as experts, as masters, as teachers and coaches. So we want to position ourselves where people are calling upon one or the other. I heard this sister talk about this, and because you are the headline person, whether you have or not, they don't know that. They just check it out on that day or check one of the videos out and say, I want that person to come and do this, that, and the other. And as I learned from the class that I'm taking, they're showing us the different ways that people get paid and how to approach or be approached and how you price going and speaking and so as I learned that, I'm building what we got around that. All right. So I want you to see that you position that. If I say, let me tell you, the braiding school that I had, everybody was having issues of it being closed, except me, others too, but it's because I never said Sheila's Braiding. Always came as Everett's Natural Beauty School. And when in that position of presenting yourself, I positioned myself as a master. Way before I became a master, I just positioned myself because of what I called it, and so I never had to deal with that kind of stuff. I'm gonna keep going down. Able to splice conversations up for promos on social media or creating commercials. So the things that we say, I try to not say anything or mute myself so that I'm not, yep. You don't want that, because that very thing where someone says, and usually it's a delicious thing that somebody said, yeah, and it's like, but we want them to be as smooth as possible. So when the editor goes in and says, let's take that little piece and that little piece and that little piece, because as we sit here, I would take a snippet of everybody's how they felt and have them to put it together in a 1 minute thing, do some kind of whatever advertisement around with their faces and stuff, and just and put it out there. And it's testimonies. When you get testimonies, yeah. And so even when our guests come on and stuff, we want to, be able to use that. So that's why I said I need a badass assistant. Okay, because I want them to know how to do this or assign these things that we need done. I told y'all about the whiteboards. I need, and I'm gonna say it because I'm going to send a copy of this. I need for Sasha to reposition that camera, because that camera's got to be right on her, not where, because she tends to look up. And I don't know if you saw Sasha, but being a director and all that stuff, when you watch how things are, we want to be on camera right, because if somebody wants to pay us, we want to know already how to handle everything in a professional studio. We already know how to do it, So what happens is she looks up like this when she's talking and getting her downloads, and then she looks down like this. And so they see, and it needs to be directly on. I need to feel like you talking right to me. Okay. And so that's in just little technical things. Otherwise, we're okay. And then, like Mama Ayabe we're looking at the ceiling. We don't see her until she bobs that head up a little bit. We see the corner. But we want to make sure that we are positioned, correctly, so people see. Like Pam, yours could go down a little bit. No, please do it. Yeah. Okay, but you're not going to sit like that all the time. Okay, yeah. So it fills up and everything balances out. And we want to also ask our guests that we have coming on, please try to, I want you to come on either way, but I need you to have your camera on because you see, when you see the recordings, you'll see all these white boxes. They're not black like they are now. The empty spots, they're not black. They are, if it's a person there, right now, it would be black. There's no person there. Okay, but everywhere where there's supposed to be a person, if it's not, it's white and it disturbs the whole look. So we want, as much as possible, tell them so they'll just be ready, or come if you can't, it's okay, but we would like to be able to see you, and then in the cutting, the editing, they're going to look for a complete head. Like I said, when you have to do it and you're in control, you want to try as much as possible to have it on the speaker. And then every once in a while, you flip over to the gallery so they can see a lot of other people in there, right? Okay, so these two things now. White box, okay, I just said about that. Social media live. Okay, so I didn't do it. Pam asked me, so aren't you gonna, stop the social media? That was on Monday. Today I forgot all about it. So we have to have a little reminder to turn social media on, because I just needed to flip something. So we will do the 8 to 9 is the social media live. And then from 9 to 10, we will do the Zoom. So one of the concerns that we had as to why we want to do that is the sometimes it might be some sensitive conversation. You just need to come into Zoom, even though anybody can come into Zoom, but they have to be watching us, and then we tell them to go to Zoom. Because and when we're talking about healing and we get to just talking freely, and I don't know the world that you all deal with. And what my understanding is, we can say that so-and-so said, can you say it like that they were healed? So anyway, they don't want to, we talking about, we want to just have them only in Zoom so we can freely talk about whatever we want to talk about. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, cool. Seisha, are you here yet? I know sometimes our thing comes on first and it's not ready.
Yes, I'm here.
I want to go back.
I'm here.
Can you hear me?
I'm not even home.
Okay, you can just listen, and then when you get,
Yeah, I'm here.
Two things I wanted to share with you. One is the whiteboards are available in Zoom. So if you need a whiteboard, you just need to let me know so I can set it up. I've not seen it done, but there is an option for whiteboards. So I'll check on that. Make sure it's in the level that I'm paying for, and make that available for all of us. We want to teach something, then we can use that. And especially if somebody asks a question spontaneously that we need to demonstrate, then we just pull the whiteboard up and continue with class. You know what I mean? The other thing is your camera position. You need to be straight. That camera needs to look straight at you. What happens is you look up in the sky when you're getting your downloads, and then you look down to let it out, and we don't get much of your straight on face. You need to find a way to position that camera where it's looking straight at you. So then when you go up in your eyes, it won't look so obviously. It'll just be that you're just looking up to get your download. right? Or are you looking down for something else? But it should be when you come back down, when your eyes come back down and your head, it should not be looking down because your camera is looking up at you. And it makes your eyeballs more obvious. You still are beautiful, but I'm just telling you, put it straight on you. They need to feel like, and when you look straight at us, we know you talking to us, but we want to eliminate the other part as much as possible. And that's just your camera positioning. Does that make sense? I'm asking you a question. I need you to unmute, baby.
Who, me?
Yeah, I was talking to you. You didn't hear what I said?
Oh yeah, it makes sense. You say you need it on and don't looking down or up for the downloads. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying for you not to look up or down. I'm saying you to position your camera so the camera looks straight at you, or more of your of you, the straight. Okay. Yeah. And then the eyes won't look. It's like when you're looking down and somebody looks up and you look at you know, looking up, then more of your eyeball, the white part, show, versus that you just looking up to, you know, to get your download, but I'm straight at you. The camera's straight at me.
Okay.
And then you look
I
down.
got you. I was doing too much moving around.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing too much while I was on the Zoom call.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, do something about that. And otherwise, I just wanted to say about the yeah, we're recording this, so you'll get the part that you missed. Okay, social media, we already talked about that. I need a badass assistant. Activities, they post, okay, what we did, I do want to make sure, well, no, that's recorded. We talked about that. Opportunities. Yeah, now I'm gonna tell y'all, we going on tour. we going on tour. It won't be till next year, but we going on tour, because who would not invest in this? Okay, I know that many of the talents that what my girl At Peace has. She's a singer. Mama Ayabe she's a singer, you know, and Seisha is a singer. She plays keyboard.
Oh, that piano Seisha can play.
Yeah.
That Seisha can play. Stop playing.
So we have so much talent and abilities that once we all, you know, pull together, we bring in the other part, because that's what I'm going to be doing is that. But can you imagine a woman, and we are all the force that goes in there, you know, but it's because we have people from all over within a year. Do you know how many people will know about Elizabeth and be talking Elizabeth and calling each other Elizabeth? And just like The View, they clue in to watch The View, to hear them argue, right?
Yeah.
So ours is pictured where, you know, on this day, they know who's going to be there. And then they end up just coming to everything because it's so organic. You don't know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let me see. Yeah. So let me see. Yes, we talked about that. And then the testimonials that I was saying that we're going to grab these testimonies from all the conversation that we're having. We talked about Facebook. We talked about the tour. Okay. I went through my list. Are groups here? Let me see. I know Danny's not here. So is anybody's group here where you want to break off, or we just want to have the conversation of what worked and what didn't work within ourselves. We might as well just stay in this circle right here. Know that like Danielle, she does social media and stuff, and she will, for those who are just, you know, novice at this technology, she's going to give us some classes. I mean, we do need, you all are all businesses. I need you to look at it like business. I need you to look at this as your way with Elizabeth to manifest what you want. I need you to look at this grouping and the others to come, that I know there's a resource with male or female, doesn't matter about that. That we, as we grow, because Elizabeths are everywhere, they're in the world. And once people really understand, I would want them go on Monday nights, and if you want some energy, you're gonna get some energy, okay, first thing in the morning. And then, you know, what everybody does, the yoga, the meditation, the cooking, you know, find out what do you need for your body, and or within the resource of everybody sitting here, what doctor does this, and somebody type it in the thing, bam, you know, and it doesn't even have to be from here. Or what is it that I need? I can't stop this thing. Oh, well, have you tried this? It's the conversation. It's the kitchen, like mama's in their kitchen. Opening the refrigerator. She don't stop talking. She's still talking while she, you know, when we are with our mama or anybody, we don't stop. We just keep doing and talking and blah, 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 like that. And that's how it is coming. Okay, I'm going to stop right now, and I'm going to let someone else talk. I need some water.
Mama Ayabe, I'm not sure what you cooking, but I can smell it and I want some.
I know. I see the ragu. You got the ragu sauce.
So at peace.
We can't hear you. You got to unmute yourself.
I am unmuted.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, it's a blend. My daughter's family with her children are Hindu people. And so she got a lot of recipes, a lot of things she cooks because of that. So we do a lot of blending. So tonight is a blend.
Food.
Yes, absolutely.
Traditional
and
culture food.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sitting down now. But this is wonderful, and especially for a person in my age group, I need to know all this stuff, and I always be trying to find somebody else to do it like my daughter. But this is gonna be great. And Hawa, I know you're gonna ace it, so I'll just be walking close to your shadow.
Mama, you got it. I'm honored to, follow in your steps.
Yes, ma'am. We're here.
Since we're talking, you got your background screen together?
Me?
We were talking about getting little niches out before the show, huh?
I'm not using that.
Oh,
I'm just using the artwork that's in my room.
Okay.
Yeah, something I can trust.
Because with your wealth of information, we don't want to lose it off in the background.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're real good.
Yes, well, Stacia is like that too. She backs up and then,
disappears.
Yeah, we got to get Stacia, you got to work on that one.
Well, I have a question. I'm looking forward to doing my music, and I appreciate you holding me up like that, sister. I know the first time that we met, we sang together in front of the last poets, and everybody, we killed it. And I'm not bragging, I'm just telling the truth. But I do play the guitar. My style of guitar playing is probably different from most people. The closest person to it is an elder blues statesman who since left this world. But I never feel that I have the confidence to play. But when people hear it, they say, what style of guitar is playing? How you doing? That's really great. I've never seen it. In my mind, I'm saying, if they only knew. So that's one of the things. And I have, like you do, I have some brothers that I want to invite. Matter of fact, I sent out a slew of invitations already to try to fill up May and June.
Yeah.
To see if I can get that done. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the guidance, the education, the experience, and the contributions, whatever I can bring.
Yeah, we were talking about, Danny and I were talking about times, because where it ended up, Mary came on and she took it out, you know.
Oh yeah.
So about how much time, and I know it's an individual decision and it's based on who you're dealing with, you know, but I don't think it should be more than 30 minutes if they're coming in, you know. So they're not doing the whole show unless you're turning it over. I mean, you can do what you want to do, but I'm just as kind of the guidelines. That was one of the considerations, and taking in consideration about that at 9 o'clock we shift, so they have to be finished before 9 or start at 9, because you should finish. That's my thinking, you know. Or even if they're there, if they didn't come on till, what would that be, 9:45, and they're going to have an hour, they would do the 15 minutes, and then we would make the announcement at 9 o'clock that we're closing out. We actually got to start making it at 8:45, because we need to tell the people in between. Or I was thinking that we could we'll do it like this. We'll have a sign. I'll find out how to do it because I've seen it done, where there's a sign up there. When they come in, they see that you have, you know, here's the website, go to here, at 9 o'clock we switch. It'll say it really cool. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? There's a sign there when they come in. As a matter of fact, it is in the, somehow we know they'll need to announce it, right? Because that's in Zoom. Facebook are the ones who needs to see that and say that. So it would be in a caption down there, and that at 9 o'clock we switch over. So go to, and then www blah blah blah, and then but at 9 o'clock we have to officially say good night. Good morning, a good grand rising to all of you. Elizabeth, thanks for joining us. And we'll have it scripted, you know, so that we're not fumbling. All you have to do is read what's down there. And then, you know, until you have it in the way you want to say it, right? And so at 9 o'clock, we have to make the announcement that you'll be on Zoom only. Come and join us, go to the website, go here, and we'll see you in a minute. And then go back to that person. If they had 30 minutes, then they do 15 at the top of the hour. So they would close it out and start it back up. You know, of course you would start it. And they would just start on. We don't have no commercial until we do. We'll get to that part where we're monetizing, you know, but I just don't think, unless they don't have the money or they silly, I don't see why, or just not interested in this type of thing. I think the money will be being thrown at us when they come and visit. Even at this stage, they know this is a jewel. And
yeah, I agree with that. They know it's a jewel. Number one, this is all positive. Yeah. There's nobody up here fussing and talking about how bad and terrible things are. This has, I don't know the word, but this has risen above all of that. That's why I say, when you ask me to come on, suggest it, I say yes. Because I'm not, if I'm going to fuss and have that type of debate, that's not going to be on the screen. Yeah. That's going to be one-on-one, and we're going to iron it out and all of that and come back ready. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love this. This is wonderful.
7:30, 8:30. Okay, I just realized it is 8:37 and we need to close. What we didn't have was Mama Yaba, we need for you to tell us how you felt at the beginning. That's what we all talked about. How was in your first week? You tomorrow, right?
I'm tomorrow. I haven't done a first week.
Yeah, no, we did the pilot.
Yeah, we did the pilot.
Yeah, so how you felt about it and those kind of things. Not the what worked and what didn't work, but how you personally, what you got out of it, being a host as well as being an attendant.
It was all positive for me. If I had to grade it from 1 to 10, it definitely, and 10 being the highest, it was a 10 to the second power. I didn't know it was going to be so smooth. And Howard, Lord have mercy, she's good. Howard knows her that she comes in, she goes out. I mean, she adds, she does, it's like music working with her. And so she made it flow.
That's an
well
out of body.
for me.
I don't know who that person is. It just channeled through and just
Yeah,
use
well,
this body.
well, you know how we plug up. We just plug up. We just plug into the universe.
I
and get
know.
out the
I'm
way.
enjoying this. I really am.
I'm looking forward to so many things. I crochet. I make all kinds of things. Crochet from hats to knee warmers and bedspreads. I'm not really interested in doing that so much, but Howard has so many art pieces that she's created that are paintings. What do you call it? Clay pieces. She's just great. So I'm excited about her showing her work.
I'm down in my art lab now. I'm getting ready for about 10 folks to do not a canvas party, but a clay party. And wait, I'm gonna see if I can show this to you. But I'm like a little elf down here in the morning. But this is my love. I don't know if y'all, maybe I can get a piece. Hold on, let me get one.
We can see the table. You just have to bring the camera down.
That was amazing. Wow.
Oh,
now really you'd be in heaven over there, wouldn't you?
Like this, you might have seen it before, but I have a mold that I pour this. And I was on Facebook talking about something else. Somebody spotted it in the background and, oh, I gotta come there. And this person is coming from Cincinnati and she's bringing a group with her to Indianapolis. Oh, yeah, there you go. You still have it? Okay.
Of course.
But
wow.
But yeah, but this is my therapy and I like sharing it because we all need out. We all need therapy. We all need something to get away from everything and just, you know, my family, they'd be like, we know where you are. It's like, yeah, you know where I am. And if I had a rough day, you know where I'm going.
Well, the other part I like about it also is it gives us the opportunity to share our own personal growth experiences. I learned a lot from listening to other people who are sharing their personal growth experiences. For example, and I'll probably talk about it tomorrow a little bit, I'm a word person. I would like to be as precise and exact as possible. It doesn't mean I'm always exact and precise, but I make it so that I try to, it's my purpose is to make it so that if a 2-year-old or a 5-year-old or a 7-year-old was listening, they'd understand exactly what I'm talking about. And so it's beautiful, it's wonderful. It was ordained to be, because there it says that for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. And the bad actions that's going on out there in the world today in such confusion, this had to happen. It had to be. That's just how the universe works.
Yeah.
Queen Aduni, when you talked about the view, that's what I think it clicked for me. And it's like, oh, wow. Yeah, this is like the view, but to the 10th power. This is better than, we have so many, like I said, mind-like folks chiming in with all these different talents that somebody could use something from, some of them or all of them.
Mm-hmm. That's funny. I was just thinking this. I know that we're over the 8:30.
Oh.
Okay, so so I understand if you have to leave, but I was thinking about the way I saw Elizabeth in the beginning was that it was at a embassy hotel suites.
Mhm.
Get this. Okay, get this. I'm about to get some chills over here.
Uh-oh.
And what it was the sweets. And instead of having vendor space, the living room of each suite was your vendor space. Right? So we had the whole hotel. And this
Whoa.
is how we would do it, when we go. And so I want to come into your space, Mama Awa. I know what it would look like. You'd have that feeling. I go to Razia's in her place. She would have her, her stuff that it represented who you are. I was telling Nawili I need to come to your house so that I can. Oh, I was telling somebody else about that. I like to see where you are so that when I'm talking to you on the phone, I have a picture of when you're moving around, versus that we've all only talk on the phone. I know more about your personality. And that's what that is it. But we're able to do it in this way. You see, I've been, Mama Ayabe, I have been in your kitchen when you was in there going to the refrigerator. See,
Just now?
you just took me with you. Took me with you.
Hey, didn't mean to be nosy, but
and then we start talking about food and it's smelling good and things like that. I didn't know that At Peace had her office looking like that. So, but it looks the same, but it's more nowadays. So it still is the same thing, but it's only in the social media world. But we still can do that when we do it. That's what I would be looking for. That we don't just go out into this room and, but we actually, when I come into different spaces, they may have the essence is different, the coloring is different. You just bring yourself to that. And then you go in your room at night and you sleep. We're there for at least the 3 days. So when we do our traveling, unless their whole setup is different, of course, but that would be the idea situation. That's how I saw it. And that's what's happening right now. Now, Wheelie's sitting on her bed. Beautiful Marina, she's on her couch. Is it Ramima? Marima, yes. Sitting on her couch, all chilled out. She's a cool mama. She's cool. Now, who do you work with?
Miss Razia.
Okay. Yeah. So that's how it is. That's how it will be when it fits. Again, in the morning, in February, we will go somewhere warm. And for this first time, where Razia, that is what she has been doing forever, that I've known her every year. She would take a group of people and they would do a retreat. And so she'll share with us, we'll talk about it next week, where we're going to go. So we have time to make that happen. But we'll be on cruises or going down to all kind of different places, depending on the experience that we want. Even if it's someone's farm, and it's about food, and seeing their gardening and all of that. There's no limit to what the sky is not the limit. There is no limit to what we can do.
I like that.
And then in August, the first week in August, we come to Detroit or any other city that we want to. But that's when it's warm and it's fun in Detroit. And so this is our home. We come here, or we might come to your city when you're ready to host and take that on. And of course, we're helping you to put it all together. So if you can just, it's your station. Do it.
What do we do about if we want to play a video, like a song video?
Well, the best.
It's not somebody out there. It's like my friends.
Yeah, you can. The best thing is that you send it to me.
Okay.
So that I can have it in the computer, and when you want it to come up, you pull it up.
Oh, that's awesome. I'll send it to you tonight.
Yeah.
Because it's online. It's on YouTube.
Yeah. Sasha was
Okay.
talking about that she had, she does a class and she's starting it tomorrow or this week or whatever, but it's only 7 people and she does a more intricate. But whether it was her or I go out and film somebody at their shop, if they may have clothing line and stuff at their shop, and go in there and video and do the, and then we just pull it up when she don't have to be here, or she can be here, just like they do on TV. And say, let's put some, let's look at your shop that we have. And then her shop comes on,
Yeah.
So yeah, watch what you see on TV and let's see how we can reproduce it.
Okay.
I'm up
Okay.
for it. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. You ladies go.
Sheila,
Yes,
I'm Dooney, could I read something before we close out?
please.
Okay, so I actually, I don't know. I send out I call it a Love Supreme message every morning to over 100 people individually. And I sent it out because after I had my spinal fusion back surgery and survived and am thriving, thank the Most High. I wanted anyone who had ever mentioned or held me in thought or prayer, I wanted to know that the love continues and that I was so appreciative. So this was sent to me and I sent it out one day. So I want to share it with everyone. Remember that you are water. Cry, cleanse, flow, let go. Remember that you are fire. Burn, tame, adapt, ignite. Remember that you are air. Observe, breathe, focus, decide. Remember that you are earth. Ground, give, build, heal. Remember that you are spirit. Connect, listen, know, and be still.
Ashe, Ashe,
Ashe.
Ashe.
Thanks.
Good night, Queens.
Good
Good
night.
night. Bless
Good
and
night.
love to each.
Thank you.
I need a copy of that. That's beautiful.
Hey, I
Thank,
want one too.
thank you for
Definitely. I
sharing.
can get it to Sheila. I mean, Aduni, I can get it to y'all.
See ya
Okay.
in the morning.
All right.
All right.
Blessings.
Peace and love.
Peace and
Peace and
love.
love.
Peace.